Hi guys, some of you might think that this is kind of a weird video, maybe ASMR are likely, but my plan for this is actually I'm gonna read a story for you. Hope this is gonna be a cozy thing that you and I can do maybe more often. But today we're gonna read something that I have written myself. And I would really like your opinion on it. So, yeah. Haven't decided a title, but it's about teenage lives, kinda. So, yeah, we should get started. Just lean back, maybe lay down in your bed, and just listen. Hope you will enjoy it. I really do so. So it's not that long, and I'm not finished, but I still hope you will like this small story. Okay, let's start. Today is nice, or I should say, today could be nice. Cora appeared around the corner with her two besties, Angela and Betsy. Brown met blue. I looked away. It's not the nicest there, Sam. The tone wasn't nice. I pretended looking for one of my books while they kept walking, and I felt their presence slowly fade away. Me staring? No, I don't stare. That thought never came to words. Classroom 1B, Spanish. ¿Cómo estás? Why did you think I stared at her? I just gave her a quick look, checking out her outfit. ¿Cómo estás, Sam? It's normal, isn't it? I wasn't a creep. Everyone does it. I've seen it. Sam pulled. I looked up, feeling a slight pain in my right shoulder. Do I have to hit you to get your attention? Jaden looked quite annoyed. No, you don't hit people, Jay. Well, then pay attention. Come bien. You too? I did listen. I'm just so tired of the same questions. Every single lesson. Eden rolled his eyes and answered the same. This question makes me want to kill myself. Hallway, near cafeteria. It didn't look like it would rain today, so I guess today could be a good day. Move along, douche face. This is just typical. I can't, the seats are taken. Jade and I rounded the corner and wasn't surprised at what we saw. Evan had all of his books spread over the table and were clearly not gonna move. Troy did not accept that. No one wants to sit with you, fuckface. Couldn't he come up with something better? Jade and I closed in on him. My friends saw Charlie leaning closer to his face. You don't have any friends, homo. I didn't even think about it, and the next second, Troy went on the floor. Stop lying to yourself, Tro. Jaden looked down on him. Stop being jealous. Troy let his hand fall from his cheek and got up, stepping closer to Jaden, and for 1 second I thought he would hit back. Just shut your big mouth, he said, with a murderous look. And the last thing I saw of him was the smirk on his face, and then he was gone. Evan looked like he was going to burst into tears, but instead he burst out laughing. Fucking homophobic, disgusting piece of... Jaden mumbled and turned to Evan. Evan pulled himself together for a second, and they exchanged a look. What was that? I burst out. They both looked at me. Troy being Troy, Evan answered. He gave Jaden another look. This time I saw something. Admire? I'm not blind. I mean the look you just exchanged. You guys know something I don't. I thought best friends didn't keep secrets. Did you know that, Evan? Blumet's grey. Oh, I have never heard of it. Both turned back to me and smirked. They kept sassing me until lunch were over. I didn't get a single word out of them, so maybe I'm just paranoid. I should trust them more. I'm being rude. So, my place at 5? The last class had just ended, and Evan was gathering his book while he threw his eye over us. Yeah, mate, said Jaden. Evan smiled. I looked up from my phone. Oh, of course, I said. But don't you dare start to warm up without me. I didn't know best friends didn't wait for each other's. Oh, shut it, you, I said and pushed Evan. You've done it before. Evan's house, 5:19 p.m. Why can't I get there in time? I kicked the rocks on Evan's driveway. Stupid bus and stupid legs. Rocks were flying all over. And why haven't they opened yet? I rang the doorbell twice now and waited at least 5 minutes after the last signal. Had they started without me after all? 5:21 p.m. That had always nagged about no matter whose door it is, you don't open it without permission. But this is Evan's door. A friend was still wrong in Dad's opinion? Not wrong in mine. 5:22 p.m. Surprisingly, the door didn't even squeak. I took off my shoes and put down my bag beside theirs. I guess I can't call you my friends anymore. I headed for the living room. I was expecting them sitting by the TV already, but no, empty. Where were they? I heard someone whisper behind me and turned around. All I could see was the storeroom. The storeroom? Are they hiding? I went for the door, but suddenly the whispering came back, and way more clearly now that I was closer. It's too risky. Wait for Sam to check the backyard. Was that Jaden? I had a soft thump. You and your secrets. And Evan? A short gasp, and then it was quiet, except for that weird smacking sound. I don't want to ruin the fun with this silly game, so I went for the backyard, starting to do some tricks with ball. After a few minutes, the two appeared by the door. Oh, so you finally decided to come, said Jaden. And who isn't waiting now? He jogged towards me, but speeded up when he closed in. He clearly wanted to snatch the ball. I turned quickly and easily got away. You suck, Jay. Jaden sighed in angst, and I could hear even giggle in the background. Jaden, from his eyes. 5:01 p.m. Should we start either way? Ivan laid on the grass beside me, playing with the ball between his hands. I thought you were the one who said friends wait for each other. I gave him a severe look as he looked up. He quickly looked down again and passed the ball faster between his hands. It's just a few kicks with the ball, he mumbled. Jaden, he then said. Do you and Troy have some kind of history? I looked down and started to pull up some grass straws. Kinda. I could hear Evan stop playing with the ball, and I had a feeling he was looking at me. Well, best friends don't keep secrets, remember? And in the corner of my eye, I could see a smile. I'd pulled up a whole stack of grass when I decided to look up. Well, for now we do. This isn't something I want to share with Evan alone. I need Sam here for this. 5:16 p.m. The fridge was almost empty. I guess today is grocery shopping day. You want beer or soda? I suddenly stopped. Evan wasn't outside anymore. I couldn't even see him through the 3 feet tall windows. Then I felt someone's presence behind me. Wah! 2 hands pushed me lightly forward, making me spill a glass of water in my hand. "Ah, Evan," I said and turned around. "Yeah, very funny. Laugh all you want." My t-shirt was soaking wet, but all Evan did was just standing there, laughing his ass off. "Ha, first time I succeeded in scaring you? You gotta have a freaking glass of water in your hand," he said while laughing. Cinema 10 days earlier. That was so fake. We could hear screams from one of the rooms and laughs from the another. Sam just looked shocked. Evan, on the other hand, jumped for the slightest sound. Even the popcorn machine, which also surprised me, made a loud pop sound as we passed the desk, but Evan was the only one reacting to it by grasping my arm tight. I quickly realized what he did and moved away. "God, you guys are so lame," I laughed and pulled him back. "It's just made of monsters. They don't exist." I rubbed his shoulder, comforting. Was all the sound Sam made. Kitchen today, 5:19 p.m. He didn't laugh anymore, at least. Instead, he was once again playing with something, now between his fingers. The hair blower didn't help much. "Why are you stupid?" "What did you say?" What?" I looked up. Evan stepped closer. "Just take the damn shirt off," he said, and roughly jerked my shirt upwards. "For fuck's sake!" The shirt went over my face and I couldn't see anything. I felt the shirt suck into the hair blower. I didn't get the time to turn it off and it made a weird sound and then went quiet. I was now not able to move either hands or arms, and then the shirt was slowly pulled up. Evan's face was 2 inches from mine, and my heart didn't know what to do. And suddenly, his face were pressed against mine. 5:21 p.m. His lips against mine, his tongue around mine, and his hands holding mine from dropping. Why didn't I push him away? Why didn't he move away? What is happening? Suddenly someone knocked eagerly on the door. Evan didn't stop, despite me not giving any response. His tongue was still going wild around mine, and his left hand went down to my hip. He knocked again, and now more impatiently. Evan stopped and sighed, inches from my lips. He looked up in my eyes, searching for something in them while his hands tried to undo my bound. How could he make me so stunned by looking into my eyes? He has done it 1,000,000 times before. The door was screaming to be open, but Evan looked completely relaxed while he looked straight into my eyes. And then the click of a door opening reached our ears. Evan's pupil shrank, and then he pulled us towards the storeroom and pushed me inside. 5:24 p.m. I still couldn't free my hands because of the stupid hair blower, and my heart was pounding too hard. It was really black in here, not even the spring sun from the windows could get in. It's probably only Sam, but the situation we were in would make it weird to explain. I still felt his hand on my chest from when he had pushed me inside. The hand went to cover my mouth, then it disappeared and his hands were yucking my shirt again. "This shirt is a lost cause," was his first word since the kiss. It sucked into it. Evan's hand reached for the doorknob, but I got in his way and shook my head. I could hear the footsteps in the kitchen now. It's too risky. Wait for Sam to shake the backyard. Evan pulled me against the wall. "You and your secrets." He grabbed my neck, and I gasped as his lips pressed against mine again. His tongue were around mine before I could think twice. It acted like he knew what he was doing, and that just increased the shivers that went down my body. as Ivan stroked his hands along my arms down to my hips. He broke the kiss to bite my lip carefully, and then he leaned back and smirked. Sam, from his eyes, Friday morning, 7:11 a.m. Breakfast wasn't really my thing, but my mom forced me to eat it with Jake, so he wouldn't take after his rebellious sibling. Luckily, we only got up the same time at Fridays. Sam? He was playing with the stairs and didn't eat at all, which made me worried. Yes, Jake? I looked up from my roasted toast and saw that he looked rather shy, which was unusual. I like someone, and I looked at him suspiciously. He never talked about things like this. And I want to tell her that, he said, stirring his bowl of cereal. Then do it. It's not that hard, I said with confidence and took a bite of my toast. Easier to say, but hard to proceed. But what if she wrecks me? You just gotta take that chance. I'm rooting for you, okay? What I knew of, this was his first crush. Now eat your cereals, I said and poked him playfully. My first crush was Kuela in 3rd grade. She was so smart and always kind to me and any other who approached her. She came to my class through 2nd term and made friends quicker than I had done throughout my whole years there. I didn't talk to her much, despite my crush on her. But one day we played hide and seek with the rest of the class under lunch break, and I was just about to hide behind a bush when she peeked out from me. I thought of to run and find another place when she waved me over eagerly and said I could hide with her. That was all I ever done with one of my crushes. I knew we were pretty young, but throughout the years until this day, I've had I knew we were pretty young, but throughout the years until this day, I've had multiple chances to make a move on my crushes, but I've just shaken out. It really pisses me off, I mean really. The bus will be here in 4 minutes, Sam, Jake said. 7:21 a.m. I soon back and saw that I was sitting alone by the table with a half-eaten toast. He, on the other hand, had eaten his cereal, washed his bowl, and went in the process to put on his jacket as he walked up to me. Can you help me? The zipper was stuck. I turned to him and started to yank the zipper. Of course, but then you will have to run. But what about you? The zipper loosened, and I closed his jacket. Don't you worry, I'm the fastest in my team, remember? I smiled at him. Was this no match? But yesterday it was. Mostly because I didn't eat enough under my lunch break. I was wasting my time trying to get Evan and Jay to confess that they kept some secret from me. Which wasn't even real, everything went to shit after that. But since when did they start playing childish games like hiding? At least Evan didn't say anything about me breaking in. Schoolyard. 8:15 p.m. Something was different today. Ivan leaned against the wall just outside the schoolyard, playing with something between his fingers. I didn't see any sign of Jaden, which was weird since he always waited for me here. Hey Evan, where's Jay? He didn't look up. Jay? Oh, you mean Jaden? He looked gloomy. He should be around here somewhere. Evan didn't look sad or angry or anything. His face just looked empty. I didn't say anything, so he talked again. Maybe the lockers? Well then. You coming? He said so thoughtfully, spinning the thing between his fingers even faster. Not today, I think, he said. Then who else are you gonna hang out with? I asked, with the intention to sound concerned. He stopped spinning the thing in his hand and slowly looked up. Don't worry about it, he said, and then took his bag. He gave me some nerve you have look before he turned around and headed inside. I should have followed, but I didn't. I went for the lockers. 8:20 a.m. Why didn't you wait for me outside? Evan stood leaned against his locker and was reading a biology book, paying zero attention to my approach. We have a test after lunch, he answered. Yeah, after lunch. I need to pass it. I looked down at the book in his hands. Well, you can start by taking out the right book. It's a chemistry test, yay. He looked up at me and then down at the book. Frustrated, he slammed the book shut and turned around to open his locker. His fingers were trembling and it took more than 5 minutes before I said anything. Jaden, he kept trying. Jaden, I put my hand on his shoulder. Seriously, talk to me. He froze by my touch, but only for a second, which made me flinch. Did something happen when we were separated? Between Jaden and Evan? Was it Troy again? He stopped trying to open his locker and took a deep breath. It looked like he was trying to keep himself from boiling over. Had he gone off his pills again? Okay, enough, I said and took his hand. We're going straight to the library. If I would have said Evan, going straight to Evan, he may have not followed as willingly. Maybe I shouldn't say he went willingly. Why the fuck? He protested while trying to pull back his arm. Let me go. You know why, I said and kept dragging him through the hallway. And I could now see that everyone was staring at us, including the brunette. I looked down and blushed. Embarrassed of what I did, and without any thought I let go of Jaden's arm. He pushed me hard and told me to fuck off. I was too embarrassed to go after him, so I decided to go to the library by myself. I had to talk to Evan about this, if the case was that Ye had stopped taking his pills. The library, 8:45 a.m. When I arrived, he was just about to grab his bag and leave, so I ran up to him. Evan, we need to talk. He obviously didn't care and walked past me, hitting my shoulder while he was at it. Class starts in 15. It's about Jaden. Then he stopped. I think he had stopped taking his pills. He turned around. His eyes weren't looking into mine, but I could see that he was shocked. I would talk to him. And that was all. He turned his back on me again and went through the doors. When did everything fall to shit? And that is about all that I've written in my little novel. Yeah, it's actually more than 3 pages, but I have the format as Arial and the size as 11. It's about 10 pages actually. But yeah, I don't really know what I will call this video, but I think it will be like story time with Mickey. I just think this is the idea, maybe something new that I will come up, a new series, because many of you have said that my voice really fit into the gameplay. And then what about me reading stories for you guys? That sounds pretty cozy, doesn't it? Because sometimes you just want to go to bed, maybe listen to some ASMR, but not like totally ASMR. Maybe someone just reading up a story. And because I have written this, I won't get copyrighted or anything like that. But yeah, maybe we could do this more times. Go ahead and leave a like if you would think that I should do more of this, and also suggest in the comment down below what I should read in that case. It could be any kind of text you want. I promise you, I will read anything that you send me, if it only is legit, that someone has written it and it has some kind of story behind it, so you have something to listen to. It could be a fanfic, it could be whatever. You decide. And get this video to about 5 likes, and I promise I will do at least one more. So yeah, this was all about for this video. And if you enjoyed it and you would want more, then go ahead and leave a like. And if you like my content, then you could go ahead and subscribe to Under Clubhouse. And I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.